Hi guys, so today I have a spring inspired look with a bold lip. If you would like to know how I achieved this look, then keep on watching. So I normally wouldn't do my eyebrows on camera, but since I'm doing a full face, I figured I might as well do it. So right now I'm just going in under my eyebrows with a spoolie, and then I'm going to take the precisely my brow and draw a line underneath my eyebrows. Then I'm going to take the same spoolie and brush my eyebrows down and then draw a line on top to connect to the bottom. Then I'm going to use that pencil to fill in my brows at the end a little bit, and then now I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. Now I'm going to go in with Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow in Ebony and fill in the rest of my brows. I'm just gonna go in with some concealer to clean up my brows, and I believe this concealer was the LA Girl Pro Concealer. Now I'm going to set my brows with some clear brow gel. I know some people like to use color gels, but I personally, because my eyebrows are so dark, prefer clear gels. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with the Louise eyeshadow base in Rumor number 2, and I'm putting that on with a tiny beauty blender. The funny thing about this beauty blender is that my fiance got this for me for my birthday when I said I wanted a regular beauty blender, and then he brings it home and I'm like, this is not what I was talking about. What am I going to do with this tiny sponge? And I was like, I guess I can use it for my eyeshadow base. And now I'm going to grab the palette by Juvia's Place called Afrique, and I'm going to take the shade Dakar and I'm going to pack that in my crease and slightly wing it out at the end. Okay, so now I'm gonna grab the Zulu palette by Juvia's Place, and I'm gonna take that bright orange shade and use that to blend out the harsh line of Dakar. Okay, so now I'm using the same eyeshadow base, and I'm just going to use this to cut the crease by putting it on my lash line, so that when I open my eyes, it has the exact outline of my crease. And I kind of use this as almost like a blueprint for when I want to do a cut crease. Okay, I've come closer so you guys can see how I fill in my crease. Okay, so now when I have that line for where the crease is, I usually tap the base on it so that it's not dragging, because if you drag it, you might not get the precise line that you want. So it's the best to kind of do almost like a stamping instead of dragging. Okay, now we're going to do the winged part of the crease, and I would say to just draw a small line at first and then build up and build up until you get the exact shape of the wing that you want. Okay, once you're done with cutting the crease, you're going to go back into the Zulu palette and grab that yellow shade and pack that at the end of the wing. Okay, so I'm going to go back into the Afrique palette and get the shade Aya and pack that into the middle of my lid and then blend it in with that bright yellow shade from the Zulu palette as well. Okay, now I'm going to use the BH Cosmetics Take Me Back to Brazil palette, and I'm going to take the two yellow shimmers that's in it and pack that on the inner part of my lid. Okay, now I'm gonna take a cotton round and some makeup remover and wipe off the excess makeup and kind of wipe it off in an angular motion so you can have that winged effect. Now I'm going to add mascara, and I'm using the Loreal Voluminous Lash Paradise before I put on some false lashes. Okay, for now I'm going to move on to the rest of my face, and now I'm putting on some primer. Next, I'm going to cream contour, and I'm using the Wet n Wild, I believe it's their contour stick, in the shade Where's Walnut. Okay, so now I'm going in with concealer, and I'm using the Born This Way Multi Sculpting Concealer, and I believe the shade Golden Beige. I know it's not the norm for people to, you know, contour and conceal before putting on foundation, but because I have dark circles, I feel that this works best to cover them. And also, when I use the cream contour before foundation, it gives it a more natural look. Now I'm just going to blend out the contour and the concealer. Foundation, and this foundation is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation in Creamy Beige. And this is where I realized I spilled foundation on myself. Okay, now I'm going to blend out my foundation with the Real Technique sponge. This is when I realized I need to take my nose ring out so I don't get foundation all over it. Okay, and now I'm going in with the ColourPop No Filter Concealer in the shade Light 18. I don't put that much concealer on since we concealed before foundation. This is just basically to brighten up right on my eyes. Okay, now I'm going to go in with a little bit of cream contour. This is the same Wet n Wild contour stick, but in the shade Call Me Maple. Okay, and now I'm gonna blend out the contour and the concealer with the Beauty Blender. Okay, and now I'm going to bake where I conceal, and I'm using the Makeup Revolution Luxury Baking Powder in the shade Banana. Okay, since we're baking, I'm going to go back into the Take Me Back to Brazil palette and grab an orange shimmer shade and a yellow shimmer shade to finish up my under eye. Okay, now I'm going to grab my Sephora Micro Smooth Powder in medium to dust off the bake and set the rest of my face. Okay, now I'm going to bronze up my face a little bit, and I'm going to use the BH Cosmetics Studio Pro Contour Palette to do it. Now I'm going to put my nose ring back in before I do blush. For blush, I'm going into the Nouveau Neutrals palette by BH Cosmetics, and I'm going to use this peachy terracotta kind of shade. Okay, to set my face, I'm going to use two setting sprays, and the first one is going to be the Morphe Continuous Spray, and then the second one is going to be the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Natural Finish. For highlight, I'm using the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder in Precious Petals. Okay, instead of using powder on my inner corner, what I'm going to do is actually put two crystals. So I'm putting on the Ardell Lash Glue to hold the crystals in place. Now I'm going to put some mascara on my lower lashes, and this mascara is from E.L.F. Okay, now for my lips, I'm going in with the ColourPop Lippy Pencil in Chi Chi. And on top of that, I'm going to go in with ColourPop Ultra Matte Lip in Snowflake. Okay, and now I'm going on top of that with ColourPop Velvet Blur in K-Pop. Alright guys, here's the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this little tutorial. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, and like this video, and let me know what you guys think in the comments down below.